Chapter 1. They all thought the cold finally took me. That's exactly what I wanted. I left the house on the first real blizzard of November, door swinging wide, coffee still steaming on the table, my old sheepskin coat gone from the hook. Blood on the kitchen floor, pig's blood, but nobody looked close. The note in my handwriting said only, "I'm tired. Let the creek keep its secrets." By noon the sheriff's helicopters were rattling the ridges. By nightfall every news channel in Colorado carried the same picture. Elias Ward, 80-year-old rancher, missing, presumed dead or wandering, another old man swallowed by winter. They never found the body because there wasn't one to find. I watched the search from the old line shack 5 miles up the canyon, boots off the stove, binoculars to my eyes, sipping good bourbon while the whole damn valley tore itself apart looking for me. Let them grieve. Let them feel what loss tastes like. Because I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. Chapter 2. 5 years ago, Harlan Reed put a ring on my granddaughter's finger and a knife in my back the same week. He smiled at Sunday dinner while his company quietly bought every water share around us. He kissed Mara under the cottonwoods while Apex Land and Water filed papers to drown the ranch under a resort lake called Crystal Shores. He whispered forever to her the same night he emailed Denver. Emotional leverage secured. Proceed. I found out the way old men usually do. By accident, by rage, by refusing to stay in the rocking chair they built for me. I ran him off the place with a colt in my fist and what was left of my heart in my throat. I thought that ended it. Instead, it only taught him patience. Chapter 3. They condemned the ranch while I was missing. Harlan stood in front of the cameras, eyes wet, voice cracking. Elias was like a father to me. The lake will be named in his memory. It's what he would have wanted. Mara refused to sign. She stood on the porch in my coat, shotgun across her arm, and told the lawyers they'd survey over her dead body. They smiled the way wolves smile at lambs. I watched it all on a battery television in the line shack, snow piling against the door, and felt something colder than the wind settle in my chest. Time to come back from the dead. Chapter 4. I waited until the night the temperature dropped to -20. Then I walked down the mountain like a ghost the valley had already buried. First stop, the Apex Field office trailer parked on what used to be my north pasture. I cut every tire, poured sugar in every fuel tank, and left a single Polaroid on the windshield. Me alive, holding today's Denver Post, middle finger raised. Second stop, Harlan's new mansion on the ridge, glass walls and marble floors paid for with my water. I stood outside his bedroom window at 3 a.m. until he woke screaming. He saw me. He knew. Chapter 5. The rumors started the next morning. Old Man Ward's ghost is walking. Equipment won't start. Men hear footsteps on tin roofs that ain't there. I let the legend grow. Legends don't leave fingerprints. Every night I moved through the valley like smoke, burning survey stakes, salting diesel, carving one word into every piece of yellow iron they brought in. Mine. Chapter 6. They doubled the guards. Brought in ex-military with night vision and dogs. The dogs wouldn't track me. I raised every hound in Willow Creek from pups. They knew my scent and they knew better. One guard, a kid from Texas who reminded me of boys I lost in '68, woke up with my hand over his mouth and my knife at his throat. "Tell Harlan the dead don't negotiate," I whispered. "Tell him the price just went up." I left him zip-tied to a bulldozer with his own bootlaces. He quit before sunrise. Chapter 7. Mara found me at the old homestead ruin, fire low, coffee boiling in a soot-black pot. She didn't cry. She just walked straight into my arms and held on until I felt 80 again. "They think I'm crazy for believing you're alive," she said. They're about to learn crazy is contagious. I told her the plan. All of it. She listened without flinching. When I finished, she kissed my cheek, tasting of snow and gun oil. "Welcome home, Grandad," she said. "Let's finish this." Chapter 8. We hit them on the winter solstice, the longest night of the year. 20 riders wearing feedsack masks and my brand burned into their coats came down out of the hills like judgment itself. We didn't shoot a soul. Didn't need to. We blew the cofferdam they'd built while the valley mourned me. 1,000,000 gallons of ice water roared down the canyon carrying every bulldozer, backhoe, and lie they'd brought with them. By dawn the creek ran free and laughing, and Harlan Reed's dream lay scattered across 3 counties in twisted steel. Chapter 9. The feds came next. Subpoenas, warrants, men in suits who didn't understand Colorado mountains. I walked into the sheriff's office on my own 2 feet, beard trimmed, wearing the same coat I died in. The room went dead quiet. "Evening, Tom," I said to the sheriff. "Coffee still terrible?" They tried to charge me with everything from terrorism to littering. Every charge died the day Mara handed over the Spanish grant I'd vanished to retrieve. The original 1848 document proving my water right was older than the state itself. Case dismissed. Costs on the plaintiffs. Harlan aged 10 years in 10 minutes. Chapter 10. He came to the ranch alone on Christmas Eve, driving a rented pickup that looked too small for what was left of his pride. Snow fell soft and thick. "I'm ruined," he said on my porch. "Everything. Gone." I rocked slow in Ellen's chair, Winchester across my knees. "Good." He started to speak. I raised one hand. "You used my granddaughter to steal my home. You danced on my grave before I was in it. Now you get to live knowing an 80-year-old man beat you with nothing but time and weather." I stood. The porch light caught the frost in my beard. "Merry Christmas, Harlan. Don't come back." Chapter 11. Spring came early the year the creek ran free. We threw a party that shook the mountains. Fiddles, whole beeves, whiskey older than most states. Mara danced with a cowboy who looked at her the way Tommy Caldwell used to. I watched from the porch and felt something loosen in my chest I'd carried since 1968. She found me at midnight, cheeks flushed, eyes bright. "They're calling you the ghost who wouldn't die," she laughed. "Let them," I said. "Ghosts don't pay taxes." Chapter 12. I still walk the ridges some nights when the wind is right. Folks say they see a tall figure in a black duster standing against the sky, watching the water run clean and quick and forever. They're not wrong. I vanished on purpose once. Turned out dying was the easy part. Living to watch them lose, that was the revenge. And Willow Creek still belongs to the Wards. Always will. I'm 80 years old, and the mountains haven't killed me yet. They know better than to try.